My name is Rebecca with the Tampa YMCA. I am excited to connect with you virtually for a 30-minute yoga practice. Please join me in a quiet area. Maybe you have a yoga mat, or grab a towel, or just have a seat on a soft surface. Once you get seated, sit comfortably. Might be in an easy position. You might be more comfortable with your legs out in front of you, perhaps one leg out in front of you. It's however you are most comfortable seated. Go ahead and take the fleshy parts of your legs and kind of pull them to the side and get the bones in your booty on the mat. Hands on top of your legs with the palms of your hands up. And let's let the eyes drift closed. With your eyes closed, just begin to tune into your breath. Feeling the breath moving through the body. Feeling the space in the body. And just be aware of your breath pattern. And if it's comfortable for you, perhaps shifting your breath pattern to make your inhalation through your nose and your exhalation out your nose. As you inhale, you'll feel your belly, your rib cage, and your chest fill with breath. And as you exhale, release from the chest, down through the rib cage, and out the belly. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the nose. Keeping your eyes closed, let the shoulders relax a little bit further away from your ears. Keeping your shoulders relaxed. Press the tippy top of your head upward towards the ceiling, bringing some length to your spine. Continuing the breath pattern through the nose. Go ahead and flip the palms of your hands to face downward towards the legs. And on your next inhale, gently lean over to the right with the right shoulder. And then exhale, lean over to the left. And keep your eyes closed, or maybe you'd like to open them. Choice is yours. Continue leaning side to side, bringing some gentle, easy movement to your body. And the next time you lean over to the right, let's circle around to the front, all the way around, back to where we started. And repeat around to the right. And we'll go one more time, moving to the right, back to the center, moving to the left, lean over to the left, circle all the way around, continuing that breath pattern through your nose, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Good. And come on back to the center. Good. Tippy top of your head up to the ceiling, shoulders back and down. Let's elevate those shoulders upward towards the ears and roll them back and down. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. 2 more times. Great job. This time on your inhale, lift the arms up and over your head. Bring the palms of your hands together and exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. This time, inhale, lift the hands upward towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, bring your right hand forward on your mat, left arm behind you, tippy top of your head presses up, and turn and look over the left shoulder. Inhale, lift both arms back upward towards the ceiling. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm behind you. Turn to look over the right shoulder. Inhale, lift both arms up. Exhale, take the palms of your hands forward. Keep the bones in your bottom on the mat. Drop your head down between your arms. Relax through the back, relax through the spine. Walk your hands back towards you. Sit all the way up. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nicely done. If you're seated with me in easy position, let's just flip the legs and bring the opposite leg in front. Inhale, lift the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, this time let's bring the left arm in front of you, right arm behind you, tippy top of your head facing upward. Turn, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, lift both arms up. And exhale, right arm in front of you, left arm behind you. Turn to look over the left shoulder. Inhale, lift both arms up. Exhale, bring the palms of your hands flat onto the mat in front of you. Drop your head down between your arms. Good. Let's take a breath. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. Nice job. Walk your hands back towards the legs. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Nice job. Go ahead and tilt forward, or you can bring your legs to the side to an all fours table position. Take your hands directly below your shoulders, knees directly below your hips, and lift your belly button up into your spine to bring your spine in what we call a neutral, natural, comfortable position. As you inhale, drop your belly button downward towards the mat. Lift your head to look forward. Take that deep inhalation through your nose. As you exhale, tuck your tailbone under, working up your spine, rounding through the back, tippy top of your head facing downward. And inhale, drop the belly down for what we call cow pose. And exhale into cat pose. Good. Inhale back into cow pose. You can let the eyes drift close, and when you need to exhale, round into cat. And allow the breath to guide the movement. Let's align the breath with the movement. Keep going. Good. Now you can certainly keep going with cat-cow if that's feeling good for you, or you can shift the weight to the right and just circle all the way around. Just make big circles with those hips, moving to the right, circle all the way around. Good. And then let's go ahead and switch directions. Shift the hips to the left, circle all the way around. Good. Come on back to the center. Bring your big toes together. Keep your knees separated and sit your bottom back on to the heels of your feet. Keep your arms extended. Let's drop your head down between your arms. Good. Let's take a couple restorative breaths here in extended child's pose. Inhale and exhale. inhalation, let's rise back up into that table position. Tuck your toes under, lift your tailbone straight up to the ceiling, and let's head back into a downward facing dog. In our first downward facing dog, let's pedal through the feet. So bend your right knee and press your left heel downward towards the mat. And then let's switch. Bend your left knee, press the right heel downward towards the mat. So continue that movement. Walking the dog, pedaling through the feet. Inhaling and exhaling. And let's hold downward facing dog. Elevate the heels away from the mat. Press your head a little bit further towards those thighs, and then relax both heels downward towards the mat. Good. Inhale, lower both knees downward towards the mat. Exhale into that extended child's pose. You can always stay in extended child's pose as long as you need to. Inhale, rise through in all fours. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, walk your hands forward on your mat. Let's come into a plank position, bringing your hips parallel to the floor, gazing out in front of the fingertips. If this is too much for you, you can always lower your knees down onto the mat. Tuck your elbows in nice and close to your body. We're going to head downward towards the mat by bending the elbows, coming down nice and slow. When you hit the mat, let's slide the shoulder blades down the back, drawing the shoulders away from your ears, and lift the head and chest away from the mat. Let's float your hands away from the mat, beginning to engage those muscles in your back. Good. Lower your hands down. Press yourself up onto your hands and knees. Let's head back into that extended child's pose. Inhale, rise to all fours. Tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale, walk your hands out into a plank position. Option to have those knees down, or keep the knees lifted, tuck the elbows in. Come down nice and slow. Good. This time we'll keep the palms of your hands on the mat. Slide the shoulder blades down the back. Lift the head, chest, and heart for a cobra position. Bend the elbows. Beautiful. You can head to a extended child's pose, or let's head right into a downward facing dog. Good, and we'll all come together and join in an extended child's pose. Good, inhale, rise to an all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, walk your hands forward to that plank position. Good. Option to stay on your toes or lower the knees. Come down nice and slow. Good. Scoop to cobra. Lift the heart. Good. An option for extended child's pose or downward facing dog. Good. And we'll all come together in an extended child's pose. Good. Good. Inhale into an all fours position. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Lower your knees down into a table position. Walk your hands towards your knees. Inhale, lift the arms up. Bring the palms of your hands together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice job. Bring your arms along your sides, shoulders relaxed. Step forward with your right foot. And then let's press the left hip forward. past the knee, feeling that left hip open up. Swoop your arms to the side, lift them up and over your head. Palms of your hands facing each other, shoulders are relaxed. Good. Bring your arms to the side, take your hands down onto the mat, and we're going to straighten out the right leg, peeling those right toes away from the mat, folding the nose downward towards that right knee. Good. Press the right toes back down into the mat. Walk your hands forward. Swoop your arms to the side. Lift them up and over the head. Good. Good. Bring the palms of your hands together. Rotate to the right, bringing the left elbow to the outer part of the right leg, and shift your gaze over to the side. Good. Take your hands down onto the mat, one on each side of the right foot. Tuck the left toes under. We'll take a big step back with the right foot into a downward facing dog. Inhale, lower the knees down into table. Walk the hands towards the knees. Lift the arms up and over the head. And exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Let's step forward with the left foot. Pressing the right hip forward past that knee. Feeling that right hip open up. Lift the arms up. Over the head, relaxing the shoulders. Good. Release those hands. Take your hands down onto the mat. Good. Let's straighten out the left leg, peeling the left toes away from the mat, folding the nose towards that left knee. And then begin to press those left toes back into the mat. Walk your hands forward. Lift the arms back up and over the head. Good. Separate those arms. Bring your hands down, one on each side of the left foot. Tuck the right toes under. Step back into downward facing dog. Good. Walk your hands forward on your mat, shoulders over the palms of your hands. Option to have the knees down, tuck your elbows in, come down nice and slow, scoop to cobra. Good. Extended child's pose or downward facing dog. If you're in extended child's pose, go ahead and join us in downward facing dog. Good. We're going to elevate the heels away from the mat, walking your feet forward to the front part of your mat. Good. Position your feet a few inches apart. Spread your toes as wide as you can. We're going to roll ourselves up to standing, lifting the arms up and over your head. Palms of your hands come together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift the arms up. This time as we exhale, separate your arms in opposite directions. Hinge at your hips. And let's drop down into forward fold. Tippy top of your head facing downward, folding into the legs. As you inhale, take your hands on your shins. Lift the chest away from the legs, flatten out the back. And exhale, head back into a forward fold. Tippy top of your head is facing downward. And then roll yourself all the way up to standing. Hands to heart center. Good. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale back into that swan dive. Hinge at the hips, drop down into forward fold. Inhale, hands on your shins, flat back. Exhale into forward fold. Good. Keeping your right leg forward, let's step back with the left foot. Landing onto the left ball of your foot, heel lifted. Rise up, bringing your hands and arms directly in front of you. Take your right arm, open it to the side, rotating to the side. And bring the right arm back forward. Take your left arm and kind of windmill it back, planting the left heel onto the mat into what we call a warrior two position. Gaze forward. Good. Lift that back heel. Take the left arm, bring it on forward, lifting the left heel up, both arms forward. Take your hands down, one on each side of the right foot. Bend that left knee, step forward into a forward fold. And roll yourself all the way up, lifting your hands up and over your head. Palms of your hands come together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's repeat on the other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swan dive. Hinge at the hips, drop down into forward fold. Take your hands on your shins, nice flat back, spinal extension. Exhale into forward fold. Keeping your left leg forward, right leg is going to step back, landing onto the right ball of your foot, left knee bent. Rise with both arms out in front of you. Shoulders relaxed. Take your left arm to the side. Rotate, look to the side. Take the left arm back in front of you. And we'll take that right hand, lift it up, kind of backstroke it back, lowering the right heel down. Left arm in front of you, right arm behind you. Bend that left knee. Inhale, take that right arm, bring it forward, lifting that back heel, toes facing forward. Good. Take your hands down, one on each side of the left foot. Bend that right knee. Step forward into a forward fold. And roll yourself all the way up, lifting your hands up and over your head. Palms of your hands together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's try a balance exercise, standing onto the right leg. Propping your left foot up onto the leg. Turning the left knee to the side for a tree pose. Good. If you feel super unstable there, you can certainly lower the foot down into a little kickstand. Keep the foot lifted. Let's extend the arms. Good. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. Take your left foot to the side, throwing off your balance a little bit for shooting star. Lean over to the right. Lower the left foot back down, hands to heart center. Standing onto the left leg. Prop the right foot up, turning the right knee to the side for tree pose. Good. Pressing the tippy top of your head up to the ceiling, spine nice and long. Let's extend the arms. Good. Taking your right foot to the side, lean over to the left. Bring your hands to heart center, right foot down. Nice job. And let's go ahead and have a seat on your mat. Good. Good. Your feet are going to be in front of you. Make sure you have enough room on your mat for your head. Good. And let's begin to round out through the spine, lying yourself all the way down. Go ahead and bend your knees. I'm actually going to turn my mat if that's okay. You stay right where you're at, lying down. Lie all the way down, arms along your side. Walk the shoulder blades down away from your ears, knees are bent. Inhale. As you exhale, tuck the hips, pressing the low back into the mat. And let's lift away from the mat, lifting into what we call a bridge position. Lifting your belly button upward towards the ceiling. Good. You can even let the eyes drift closed if you'd like. Good. And let's lower down. Go ahead and extend your arms to the side, one on each side. Cross your right leg over your left. I call this a girly style cross. It crosses at the knee. Take your right foot, drop it over to the left side. Your left knee is going to relax into the lower part of the right leg. Just turning the right knee to the side. And turn your head to look over the right shoulder. Take 2 rounds of breath. And let's go ahead and lift those knees back to the center. Gaze returns upward. Uncross the right leg from the left. Cross the left leg over the right at the knee, that girly style cross. Let the left foot tilt over to the right side. Left foot comes flat onto the floor. Right knee slides down the leg. And turn your head to look over the left shoulder. If that's not comfortable for your neck, you can certainly look upward. You can close your eyes and breathe. Allow the connection points with the mat and the floor to relax. Let's lift those knees back up. Uncross the left leg from the right. Keep your arms extended. Bring your feet and knees together. Bend your elbows so your arms are making a 90-degree angle at the elbow. And let the right knee fall to the right, left to the left, so they're falling in opposite directions. Bringing the bottom of your feet together. Now that might be comfortable there, or you might need to extend your feet a little bit away from your body to make it a little bit more comfortable for those hips. And allow your body just to relax, sink into the mat. And we'll begin to let the eyes drift closed. Take 2 more rounds of breath through the nose. Take your hands and gently lift the knees back together. Go ahead and extend your legs all the way out, bringing your heels to about the corners of the mat. Flip your arms away from your body so the palms of your hands are facing upward. Walk each shoulder blade down, away from your ears. And let the eyes drift closed. Inhale through your nose. And this time, take an exhale out your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Inhale through your nose. And exhale out your mouth. One more breath. go ahead and bend each knee, bringing the bottom of your feet flat onto the mat. Tilt the knees over to one side, and we're going to go ahead and sit yourself all the way up. That comfortable, easy position that we started in. Hands on top of your legs. Sit yourself all the way up. A nice long spine, deep breath. Inhale. Palms of your hands together. Exhale. One more deep breath with me. And exhale. Namaste. Thank you for joining me.